Okay. Well, actually, I know how to start this up. No. Okay, if you shift and then attempt to break it, it comes off the wall very quickly. So we've made T3 plates, or tier 3 plates even, not tier 4, which is fine. I will also ask Brandon to duplicate the batteries just for continuity and stuff. Kill the old batteries. I almost did all of this earlier when I was constructing this thing. This is just basically a tower of energy storage clusters, which we can use to recharge the batteries. And that right there is not the sound of an aqueous accumulator. Yes, because I'm sort of getting ready to build some things. So, oops, the best way to, whoops, kill batteries in this game, whoops, is to use energy storage clusters. You just throw the batteries in there, they'll try and charge the energy storage clusters. These are 2.5 million electrical units, and the batteries themselves are only 15,000, so they ain't gonna do anything. I could use the small ones, but the small ones are only 500,000. Even then, that's still like not a dent. So this is moderately important because we're going to be using the Astro Miner soon. And the thing with the Astro Miner is it requires a constant bit of energy. And if you're digging in a ditch, you can't really use a solar panel, especially if it's on Mercury and it turns to night. But you can also sort of use a solar panel. Um, if we use one of the, well, the top tier ones. Why is that on 195? No, the others are on 0. Doesn't matter. You break them, you're not going to get the energy back. So that's technically entropy right there, but who cares? Because all of these batteries are dead by design. I might actually head to tropicraft. So all the batteries are dead. Check. Make new batteries. So this is just titanium and blocks of Desh, which the blocks of Desh came from Mercury. We have these advanced batteries now that do not stack. 10 times as much, 150,000 electrical units. I assume they're joules, these electrical units, but why is there a little g, a lowercase g, in front of the J? Because the unit for joules is J, but why is there a little g in front of it? Because you can have units such as kilojoules, which is lowercase k j, kilojoules. Um, yeah, so that doesn't make much sense there. Anyway, these batteries will be almost more than enough to keep the Astro Miner running for an incredibly long time. So much so that we are really sort of overdoing it, okay? Because I kind of think an entire bag of the original batteries could have kept it going for a short, moderately long enough mission. Uh, yes. Anyway, it is almost the end of winter. We're approaching, I think, year number 5. The ice on the lake was actually quite fun to drive about in a go-kart. The only problem is this stuff, the immersive vehicle stuff. Quite good. Okay. I really, really, really dislike the fact that when it comes to terrain, going uphill or downhill is so convoluted. Make new batteries. Charge batteries. Now, hence why this is here. This is going to take a very long time. So we'll come back to that. Make Venus rover. Yes, I did go to Venus and I found the volcanic pick and the shield controller. Uh, let's head to the not so secret base. It's secret enough so Brandon doesn't know where it is. Yeah, I was mucking about with these things. Once the carts break, they destroy into these pieces and you can't build them back together. If you shift left click with a wrench, you can pick up the cart, which is bloody brilliant. I also have a bit of a display going on for all of the sort of items here and there. Volcanic pickaxe, which mines in a 3x3 area. So it's kind of like a tinker tool, to be honest. Because on the previous, in the beta, I was using a tinker tool. So, but this will be much easier to work with. And then the shield controller, which I'll need to dupe when Brandon gets on. Ultimately, I don't mind if he does or does not join today. I didn't really ask him. Um, I mean, if he does join, woohoo. If not, then that's fine because I was honestly so tired from uh, just doing all the Minecraft stuff yesterday. It was just a little bit ridiculous. So, over here, yep, I have a bunch of equipment because I'm going to build my old house. Because that's been mine build house. Yep, this has been on the list for a while now. I also think I fixed this. No, I did. Why is it Alex? Are you kidding me? Literally, Brandon's statue has been the only one to have problems. I've got no idea why this is the case. Okay, so batteries are now done. That really was quite quick. Let me go again. So, even if they weren't being charged by the solar panels, 2.5 million divided by 150,000 means I can charge 16 and 2/3 of a battery without, using one of these storage clusters. There were better ones, but they were parts of More Planets, and More Planets is incompatible with one of the new mods. Anyway, Venus rover, I have all of the equipment here. I would actually kind of like to try Mars rover at some point. Mars rover, Venus rover. There we go, Venus rover. Okay, now I suppose we can muck about with the rovers for a little bit. The buggy is actually like really good in terms of being a car sort of thing. The downside of extra planets is the fact that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of the plates, instead of being 3x3, are 5x5. There you go. Mars rover. I think it just needs to be placed like that. Not enough power. There will be power. So the cool thing about the Mars rover and the Venus rover, I can't check the power levels. Yeah, energy is going into it. G, R, F. Oh my goodness, this one is way faster than the Mars rover. Damn. Yeah, so I mean, if I'd hit that tree using immersive vehicles, it would have exploded into like a million pieces. Damn, that thing is so fast. How do I check the fuel? turning circles a bit. Well, actually, its turning circle is a single point, but when you're traveling so fast like that, it really doesn't have one. But while we're here, so you can't see the fuel that's in it. Venus rover. Okay, that's a bit busted, but I think if we're talking about quality, Venus rover certainly looks cool, but oh my goodness, when we encounter problems like this, yeah, Mars rover would probably be my favourite. No, but there's still no way to see the fuel inventory. And then it has to start snowing, of course it does. Let me actually check options. Open spaceship inventory is F. That's also keybinded to swap item in hands. And that's it. That's the only overlap. And for some reason that's just still F. It's not. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna. Turn it back to that. It's a bit of a weird effect just behind the glass. All the mobs disappear. Okay, cool. I do kind of like the lunar rover though, because it is just compact, which makes it very useful. Right, if I had have shift clicked that, that would have actually drained its energy. Almost at the end of winter anyway, I'm going to use one of the... Why did it wind up there? That's fine. I'm going to use one of the egg thingies. Get rid of this stupid snow. So now it's just charge new batteries. Let's actually try to get to Tropicraft. Do I just happen to have a coconut? No. I'm trying to think, where have I seen a coconut before in this world? And I have seen one, and I think I can remember where it is. I'll go get it after changing the time of day. This one. When I tried to get a Blitz, Basil and Blizz. Right there. These things. So what, eastward then? Yep. Alright. I was gonna say I could have morphed, but yeah, I can fly. These are tropicraft things. Here it is. Palm logs. Coconut. Hello. I didn't even get a single tree. Palm. Nothing. Oh, I need my silk touch. Right, where's the pineapples? Actually, I don't even think I need silk touch. You can just make pineapple seed things. Where is the pineapples? Nope. Okay, so because of this I can't actually explore now. Wait, what am I doing down here? Coconut. Okay, there's no crafting table up here, that's fine though. Oh, actually, there was a way around this without... Yeah. Sit in one of these things. Cryogenic chambers that I found in the asteroid belt. Where the heck are these pineapples? Oh, there's wolves here. Oh, I think I'm gonna need to head over to the village. It would make sense if some of them were there. Village is this way, yeah. There goes the computer fans. I think this might actually be a... no, it's not. I thought it was a biome, so plenty biome. Boreal forest. Kind of feels that way though. There's gotta be some pineapples around here. I swear I've seen some in the world. Right, I'm going to return to that village. Why do I keep collecting these things? It's always the same 3 things. Oh God. I don't want a cacao. There. Sugarcane, actually finally something I want. Break it with a sword? Break it with a sword, you get them. There's Pam. Unless you... Oh, that's how you grow them. Okay, if that's the case, I'm just going to take all of them. And then head home. By the way, I keep collecting this stuff because of the ice. That is, like, the only reason why I keep collecting it. Put these over here with the sheep. Okay, then that's sorted. Didn't really need the silk touch pickaxe. Okay, so by sunset, we'll go somewhere. I'm honestly thinking here. Actually, this little island right here. Well, we can't exactly see the sunset. These are meant to be yellow, aren't they? Literal scam. Like, when I can't see the sun, I'd assume that that's very far into the sunset, so... Ay! Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh! Whoa! What is this? Okay, cool. Pineapples everywhere. Oh! Lime tree! Fucking scared the shit out of me. Lime saplings. I'm gonna get another. Oh my goodness. An iguana. I'd assume that these are mahogany, yes. Grapefruit. Oh my god, there's parrots. I keep on getting an effect for a few seconds. Grapefruit trees. Grapefruit, lime, pina colada, those are important. Silkworm eggs, completely useless. What is this? Is this a... Oh, this is a willow tree, that's by Natura. Really could have done with bringing my lumber axe out here. Slime islands still exist. Orange? Orange! What the fuck? Oh my god. Literally the weirdest thing ever. What? How am I taking damage? Dive computer. Drink mixer. So we need a fair bit of chunk ahead. Okay, I keep on taking random damage. I've got no idea why. But I mean, I have so many health bars, I'm okay, but... is a little bit worrying. So what are the sap? Grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange. So just a lemon tree is the one we're missing. Talking of which, orange, lemon. I honestly expected there to be more water here. Why don't I... Okay, that doesn't do anything. So there's two things you can make with the chunk head. You can make an air compressor. Oh, that's for scuba gear, so that's actually quite useless, I think. Dive computer. Weight belt, that's also for scuba diving. Drink mixer. I think the thing with these trees is that, whoa, kapok. Mahogany. Where's the kapok in the center? Don't know. I think the thing with these trees is the fact that they might not drop their leaves. Oh, why does it have to rain? Wonder what it's like underground. Zircon. That's just a, yeah, that's a pure tropicraft thing. I'd love to get some biomes with plenty gems. Wait a minute. Aha! Skip the awkward teleporting stuff. Just warp here and there. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna head home now. Get rid of the snow. Whoops. Snow plus blood moon is a stupid combination. Right, so that's tropicraft. We've almost charged the batteries. Oh, did we get any clownfish? None. No clownfish. I have got no idea how to actually get clownfish. Because then that can give us a Luck of the Sea enchantment book. Which is what we want on the fishing rods. We've got snow on our heads. These are actually done really quickly. How long does it? Oh wow, very quick. Might actually end this stream here. I'm gonna go do something else. Charge new batteries. This means we don't need the advanced battery thing or the Venus rover there, to be honest. Oh, I also made that as well, Enderium. So massive batteries requires 2 of them, which we can duplicate obviously. And another star. And that will give us 500,000 electrical units per charge. Oh, actually, portal. You don't get a massive hole in the ground. That's good, I guess. Ooh. Palm and mahogany, I'll try and get them next time I go to Tropicraft.